Thou shalt not steal. Yah commanded man and woman in the beginning to be fruitful and multiply, to be productive, as we read in Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 to 28. And Elohim said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So Elohim created man in his own image. In the image of Elohim created he him, male and female created he them. And Elohim blessed them, and Elohim said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the air, and over every living thing that move upon the earth. Man was commanded to produce for himself and others. When we steal from our neighbors, we ignore this important commandment of Yah. As we read in Matthew 22, verse 36 to 40, the Master, Christ, explained this. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Yeshua said unto him, thou shalt love Yah thy Elohim with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Yah actually commanded us to not forget the poor during our harvest and time of prosperity. As we read in Leviticus chapter 19, verses 9 through 18, it says, and when you reap the harvest of your land, you shall not wholly reap the corners of your field, neither shalt thou gather the gleanings of thy harvest. And thou shalt not glean thy vineyard, neither shalt thou gather every grape of thy vineyard. Thou shalt leave them for the poor and the stranger. I am Yah your Elohim. You shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another. And you shall not swear by my name falsely, neither shalt thou profane the name of Yah your Elohim. Thou shalt not defraud your neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with you all night until the morning. Thou shalt not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind, but shalt fear your Elohim, who is Yah. You shall not do any unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty, but in righteousness shalt thou judge your neighbor. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among the people. Neither shall you stand against the blood of your neighbor. I am Yah. Thou shalt not hate your brother in your heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke your neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of your people, but thou shalt love your neighbor as yourself. I am Yah. Stealing from our neighbor is not an act of love. Apostle Paul also says this in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 28. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the thing which is good, that he may have to give to him that need. Not only are we not to steal, but once again, we are to not only work for ourselves, but work that we may provide and have something to give to others. The book of Proverbs says, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. The oppressors of today only come to steal and destroy like their father the devil, as we read in John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that you may have life, and that you may have it more abundantly. So we see a characteristic of the devil is to steal and destroy. Stealing can destroy a family, home, land, etc. When we steal from others, we steal from Yah as well, because Psalms chapter 24, verses 1 through 2 says, the earth is Yah's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. For he hath founded it upon the seas and established it upon the floods. Nothing on earth is 100% ours, but was given to us to manage by Yah. So in the end, when Yah looks at our works, he wants to see production and not stealing. Revelation chapter 20, verse 12, we'll close it out with this one. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Elohim, and the books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books according to their works.